The Four Leaf Clover Club is an independent local charity which was set up nearly 16 years ago by a group of people who use the mental health services locally and felt that there was insufficient provision for their support and well-being overall. So they were lucky enough at the time that the NHS and social services were willing to put in 50-50 to fund a meeting place which was here at 1 Abbey Road. So they formed a committee, established the charity, and I was appointed then as project leader, I think it was called at the time, and we moved into the building, painted it up, and that was the beginning of the Four Leaf Clover Club charity. Over the years, all sorts of projects have developed. Some have been dropped, some have continued. But about 6 years into the charity, we decided to open up a cafe for a couple of days a week, which was open to the public as well as to its members. Other groups that run are a community reading group, which I run myself on a Monday afternoon, which is open to anybody. The difference with the reading group is people read all the literature and prose and poetry together during the group. If people don't want to read, that's absolutely fine. The group's modelled on the reader organisation in Liverpool, and I went up myself and trained with them 7 years ago. September 2014, we lost all our core funding for the charity due to a change in council government policy, and funding was no longer available for buildings, and no longer available to help people who were not on a care plan. The Invest in Zest campaign is going really well, and largely thanks due to very local support and all the local organisations who've really donated so generously to us. I think we've reached £13,500 now, collected since last August. The target is 25,000 by September 2015. So we're well on target and very optimistic that we're going to make our target. Obviously we're not relying totally on local funding, and we are putting in bids to larger grant bodies, but the local funding has enabled us to remain open.
I myself had some problems, came here to volunteer, and this place was so good, it gave me so much confidence that I was then able to go on and actually become a cafe manager. We have a few paid members of staff, but mostly volunteers, so they get a great chance to work with the public. And the public come and use a cafe and are quite accepting of everyone here. But we still have those able to come in here whenever and feel safe and secure.
We have a lot of volunteers who come in, and if it wasn't for here, they'd have nothing to do, and they would have nothing to get up in the morning for, and it's very important to them. Absolutely brilliant. It's bright and it's bubbly and it's fun, and it's just the greatest place, it really is. I love it. I really, really love it. I look forward to it. I've worked for the Forum for many, many years, for 16 years, and the cafe is the best part. I've really look forward to it, and I like the integration of the general public coming in, the mix of people with mental health problems and the public. I think it's very healthy, makes them aware of these people that have these illnesses. Very important, really, really important, and if it wasn't for them we wouldn't be here, and there'd be nothing for anybody in Sherburn to come to.
A few years back I had quite a serious bout of depression, and I did come out of it, but I remember at the time how terribly isolated I felt, and I was aware that there was a lack in the community I was living in at that time of anywhere where people could go and just meet with other people who had similar problems, where there would be an understanding of perhaps that they wanted to be there but they didn't want to talk very much, or just generally to be sensitive to the needs of people recovering from mental health issues. Above all, I just feel that the Zest Cafe really must stay open. It's such a vital service, and if it didn't continue, then there would just be a gap that nobody else could fill.
It's lovely. Castmate's a good experience, and all the staff are lovely. They keep you going, and it's lovely coming here.
We've been really lucky with all our donations we've had since the council withdrew our funding, and I'd like to thank everyone that has donated, and Waitrose for their counter money that they gave us, which was brilliant.